Yo, it's another day, another walk, and another talk. So by now you must have seen or at least heard kuna content fulani KENNAR alichapa na ali have kui delete from social media because of excess backlash. Yeah, na mimi nishaiona from other platforms, undisclosed platforms, na according na my understanding kwa hiyo clip ama hiyo content, I think alikuwa amevibe them na alikuwa anataka kumpeleka kejani akute vitu. So in the midst ya hiyo video anaonekana akipita karibu na watu wengi, nikana wanamdelay ama wanamdistract, so akaamua kubeba huyo dem akimbia naye hadi kejani. Yeah, so there was so many people wanapita hapo mbele kwa hiyo clip, watu na mareflector, wase wa bike, wase wa masuti, wase wa madaktari na hizo, all sort of people, men to be specific. So akaenda kumfikisha kejani, then the video bila amemfikisha kejani, I think ana imply demo amemjenga vitu, and then anajipata the other side, hiyo place inakaa cave ama kwa mtaro tu fulani, unajua ama somewhere very dingy place. So according to my understanding, maybe alikuwa anataka kusema kwa hiyo video ni huyo demu either amepitiwa na wase wengi ama demu ni I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word ni mtaro, unajua. So a lot of people found the joke maybe offensive, ama because I have to delete. I don't know what is the reason, but because of according to what people say, ni comments zilikuwa like nikana such kind of content zina nikana ni negative towards women, you know what I'm saying. So if you find out the video now we watch, it's you to judge kama it's a bad joke or a good joke, or it's you to judge. I will not say, but I would say one thing. Kenyans, I feel like sisi ni watu ikikuja ni comedy, tumezoea ile comedy yenyewe the comedian anacheza safe, unajua. You have to write your content with limits ama with boundaries. Hatuko ready to we are not open, according to me, we are not open enough to consume offensive jokes, because watu wanajua comedy, real comedy, it can get offensive. Yeah? Kuna ile place unaweza kaa hivi unasikiza comedy, msee aseme kitu mpaka usikie umefreeze. Nisha watch comedy nyingine, msee alikuwa anabonga about Hitler, mimi mwenyewe ni freeze na watch kwa simu, si ati sasa nikaimagine wale wase wako kwa wase wako kwa audience, na vile alibuild hiyo joke, it was so offensive, unajua. And so many people have done really offensive jokes, and kuna zile audience zinaweza take hizo jokes, lakini Kenya sisi tumezoea zile jokes wakisina ndizi, unajua. And ukiangalia most of the comedians unajua wako in Kenya, that is unajua wamezoea kuandika jokes zao in that cycle, if I can say, in that safe ends, unajua wana swim in shallow ends. Hakuna mtu ako ready kwenda hiyo, not ready, probably they understand the audience, so they don't want to try the waters. You saw what happened to akina Shafi na ile comments. It was not comedy, but just one comment about it messed up things. It messed up things. If you remember, it messed up a lot of things. So for KENNAR, maybe it was safe for him to your video before it gets out of hand. But for me, when I watched the video, I was not like, unajua, like, oh, you cannot do that. I didn't find it very offensive, but I'm a man, so you might say hiyo itakuguza, but let me go down to Kenya kinaweza niguza. About a month ago, Lang'ata MP Felix Oduor aka Jalango alikuwa in Kisii, Kitutu Church North constituency, alikuwa anafanya fundraising huko hivyo, na MP wa huko ni Jafeth Nyakundi. So akiongea in that function alidrop joke fulani about Wakisii. Alisema Jafeth ameweka too much street rights huko, hiyo place inaitwa Marani. Ameweka so much street rights. I think Wakisii wote wanaweza watch hii video na wanajua hiyo kitu juu ilikuwa it was a big weekend on online as far as Wakisii wako concerned. So alikuwa anataka kusema Javeth Nyakundi, the MP of Kitutu Chache North, ameweka a lot of street lights kwa hiyo center inaitwa Marani. Amepatana na kikosi fulani ya wachawi huko chini, wakamwambia siku hizi hata hawana place wana congregate usiku. Juu kila mahali ni stima. That's exactly how he said it. So for him it was a joke because Jalango also was a comedian. So I mean it was probably not a joke, but the way he put it, he must have thought it's supposed to be a joke ama a nicer way to say MP amefanya amefanya maendeleo ya kuweka street lights in hiyo center, but so many Kisii people walikuwa up in arms, wakamwendea, you cannot shame the community, you cannot say this, sisi ni wachawi, blah blah blah. And when I listened to the speech, I didn't find anything offensive at all. In fact, I laughed, najua. And then it hit me that these are the Kenyans. Hawa ni wa Kenya wenyewe hawezi take any offensive joke. They suddenly forget that kuna kitu kaa comedy. But for Jalango tunaweza mtoa kwa hiyo story. Jie already ni MP, but you get my point. We are Kenyans and we are not ready to listen to offensive jokes. And for that reason tumekuwa tukiwekea our comedian limits. Tumekuwa tukiwekea limits. There is things that you as a comedian uwezi joke about this. People like Churchill have never offended anyone with their jokes. Even Eric probably. And those are the biggest comedians tuko now in Kenya. Hamo, Professor Hamo Benanten. Why? Who is this guy? Dr. Kingori, biggest comedian. I don't remember any day they have offended anyone. Like washaitwa joke ukashirink. And that is the freedom they should have as comedian to offend us. Unajua hatufai kulimit comedian. Comedian should joke about the worst of the worst. Anything that you cannot even touch, you cannot even think of. So mambo ya grip ama madem kupitiwa, I don't know. I don't know if it's out of reach. I don't know if it's something that comedians should not talk about. I don't think so. Ama ni mimi, maybe my sense of humor it's too dark ama it's too open. But I don't feel like it's something that comedians should be limited to talking about. It shouldn't be. So yeah, give KENNAR. Even so, people saying, KENNAR, you should go back to your team. You're no longer funny. I'm like, dude, chill. KENNAR is one of the craziest. Hata najitanga crazy. He's one of the craziest comedian in Kenya. When he goes for government content, everyone loves. Unajua history ya kucancel msee. Let's allow comedians to be versatile. Kama anaweza tubamba akibonga kuhusu government projects and all that, let him also explore the other limits. Tusiwa box manze, tusibox watu. Yeah, that's my thoughts. And what are your thoughts? Drop your comments.